French onion soup with cheesy croutes. Alright, let's have a look at our mise en place. Pause it now so then you can get the ingredients. Alright, so first up we're going to start off with slicing our onions. So we're going to slice from sprout end to root end, or along those lines, because then it creates a nice julienne of the onions. Yeah, it's nice and consistent and it helps with the overall finished product. Keeping your fingers tucked in. Nice rocking motion with your knife. Let's pop them in a bowl. Pop them to one side. Alright, we're going to slice our little cheesy croutes, get a bit of our mise en place chop going on. And we'll slice our little croutes about 4 to 5 millimeters thick, not too thick, not too thin. Then we're going to go over to the stovetop and get started with getting our onions nice and coloured. So we want to turn on our heat. Everything's in order. Got my equipment that I need. And I got all my ingredients right next to me. So in the pan with a little bit of oil, and I'm adding my butter to it. This is going to help with the flavour and colour. And we're going to start the seasoning process off now, so then all we have to do is adjust a little bit at the end. So yeah, give it a bit of a start now. Okay, this is going to take a few minutes to really give your onions a good colour. This is really going to help develop the richness and flavour of your French onion soup. So have a look there, see I'm still working, getting those nice brown, golden brown colours. Bringing all that flavour up from the bottom of the pan and through the onions. So this has taken about 3 or 4 minutes now, so just keeping an eye on it, always moving it. Now I'm at that point where I'm happy that it's at that nice golden brown, and I've added the flour, and I'm just going to give it a light cook out. This is just going to help stabilise the soup at the end point. Stirring it around, making sure it's not getting caught on the bottom, moving all that lovely flavour off the bottom and through the onions. Now we're just going to add a little bit of our brown beef stock, just a little bit so we don't get any lumps, get that initial roux, adding little bit by little bit at a time. And we're gonna, once it's nice and smooth, then we can add the rest of the beef stock. Give it a good stir, and then we're just going to bring that up to the simmer. Let's mix through nicely. While we're waiting for it to simmer, then we can be productive and getting our sliced little croutes on a tray, and then we're going to pop them in the oven to grill. Another word for the grill is the salamander. In a commercial kitchen you'll see like dedicated salamanders where it's just focusing on the top heat, and it's that radiant heat to get that nice golden colour. So we're going to flip them over so we've got a nice golden bottom. Turn them over, and then we're going to sprinkle them with our cheese. I've just mixed together the cheddar and parmesan. Put a good amount on each one, and then we can pop them back under the salamander. Popping them under the grill, and we want to get some real nice colour here. Alright, so my soup's come up to the simmer now, and it's starting to build a bit of froth and a bit of fat. So we want to skim that off to keep our soup nice and as clear as possible, and we don't have any fatty residue on the palate while we eat it. All right, there's our cheesy croutes. Making sure I continue to skim. This is really gonna help the finished product. If you don't skim, you're gonna end up with a fatty, greasy, flavored soup, and it looks quite cloudy and unpleasant, where if you skim that fat off, it really comes up nice and clear. Alright, I'm pretty happy with it. I've seasoned it, checked it, and now I'm going to serve it. I've got my cheesy croutes all ready. I can give them a quick little 10-second flash, and then we're going to go and pop it on a plate. And these are our cheesy croutes. Over to our plating station. And some chopped parsley there to finish our soup. So everything's there ready. I got my bowl, I got my cheesy croutes. This is a very classic soup that has served the test of time. And there you have it, guys. French onion soup, cheesy croutes.